What's up, guys? I wanted to point out a couple of things before I get started into today's video. You guys know a couple of videos ago I mentioned about the importance of flipping previous resistance lines into support. So you can see that we tapped this 117 area twice on January 26th and on February 1st. So if you draw out that resistance line, you can see that yesterday and this morning, or just yesterday, we made excellent support on the previous resistance line. So that's another good way to know that most likely we'll be moving up the next day, and that's what I spoke about in last night's video. So where we stand today, looks to me like we had a relatively clean breakout out of this June 6th downtrend, and well, in short, I believe that we're going to be moving up to test this 130 level. Maybe a little bit of downside. We might have to come down and bounce off this one more time before continuing up, but I view that as unlikely, and even if it does, it'll most likely be a short test down. So in terms of upside, we're looking for a break of this 130 level that we already tried twice, and then from there, this gap that we left behind on January 7th, when the price breaks out of 130, I believe it'll be magnified straight to the 137 gap. In terms of indicators, so this is the boom hunter on the 1 hour, and when this line, just to keep it simple, crosses above this red line, the previous resistance, that's when we're going to have confirmation almost for sure that we'll be moving up to test that 137 level. And so as soon as you break this, it looks like we could break it even as early as tomorrow morning in the first hour of trading. And so if we do break it, I will post a tweet on my Twitter, and if we come here and we bounce off, then we'll probably look for this 123 level as support before moving back up to break upwards through it. I will be making a video on the Boom Hunter sometime this week. I'm just really busy these days, and I'm going to try to find time to do it for you guys. Now, something that I noticed today, which is really bullish in my view, is for the first time since mid-August, so if you look closely, you can see these candles. These are called breakout candles on the Boom Hunter when the candles turn white, and that's when the price was at 335. And then now, for the first time since then, we got two breakout candles on the weekly, and this is how the Boom Hunter looks right now. So again, I think that as soon as we can break out of this level on the Boom Hunter, right here is when we're going to pick up an incredible amount of bullish momentum, and once that happens, we're probably going to have a significant chance at testing new all-time highs, and I'll keep you guys updated as we get closer and closer to this line. Again, I did say in the previous video that if we come up here and bounce down, then it's a possibility that we're looking at another cycle, but based on how these candles formed this week, I think that the next time we reach up here, we will break through this resistance. That's all for today. So, for a quick summary, we did an excellent job of coming out of this upper resistance line right here, and we're looking to come up to the 130 level next. Break of 130 will bring a test of this 137 gap, and after there is when we'll most likely see a big momentum shift in the stock, and this is still a sticking point, so it hasn't really been too much volatility or extreme price action, but again, once we come out and break above this 137 area is when things will most likely start to pick up speed.